Hello subscribers! This New York City building is 55 Central Park West, located on the corner of West 66th Street, right across the street from Central Park. This building was seen in the 1984 movie Ghostbusters as well as the 2003 movie Elf. In Ghostbusters, this is the building where the Sigourney Weaver character Dana Barrett and the Rick Moranis character Louis Tully both lived. And spoiler alert, the building turned out to be Spook Central. And in the movie Elf, Buddy discovered that his biological father, Walter Hobbs, lived in this building. Now in Ghostbusters, there were quite a few effects to make the building look much taller than it actually is, and also make the structure on the roof look much more complex than it is. In actuality, this building is only 19 stories high, or 20 if you count the penthouse. And of course, this movie's climax was not really filmed on the roof of this building. However, as long as you stay on the ground, you might be surprised by how well some of the geography according to the movie does in fact reflect reality. For example, there's a moment in the climax when we see the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man step on a church next to the building. That church really is there next to the building, and it's called Holy Trinity Lutheran Church. There's also a moment when the character Louis Tully runs out the building, crosses the street, and jumps over a wall to get in Central Park. Of course, that wall really is there. And then we see Tully run to the outside of a restaurant in Central Park with a lot of glass walls. This is a real restaurant called Tavern on the Green, and it really is virtually right across the street from the building. If you look at this shot, you'll see this is the Tavern on the Green here, and this is 55 Central Park West. So it really is believable that Tully could have run outside his apartment building and ended up in front of the restaurant in less than a minute. When I was there taking pictures, I saw a few horses with buggies right there, just as seen in the movie. Now on the flip side of reality, I should mention that towards the end of the movie, we see Louis Tully walk from the Ghostbusters firehouse to the Spook Central Building. In reality, it's about a 4.5 mile walk from 14 North Moore Street to 55 Central Park West. Or then again, maybe Tully's character had a little more energy when he was possessed by Vinz the Keymaster of Gozer. I'll also mention that when Tully finally reaches the building, we see him coming from the north, but by reality's geography, he should be coming from the south. Anyway, I'd also like to talk about how realistic the geography in the movie Elf is. There's a scene at the end when Emily is in her apartment watching the television news, sees her son Michael at Central Park, and runs straight there and arrives in about a minute. Now I'd like to talk about how realistic that is, but it's difficult for me to do because I can't tell exactly where Michael and the news reporter are supposed to be. When I saw the movie for the first time, I thought it was Columbus Circle, but then I spoke to other people who saw the movie and they thought it was supposed to be the Plaza Hotel. And when I look at the movie, it's not really clear to me. If they are in fact outside Columbus Circle, then that's a distance of about 6 short blocks, so I'd say you really could easily walk that distance in just a few minutes. However, if it's outside the Plaza Hotel, then it's a distance of almost 1 full mile, regardless if you walk on city streets or if you know a route to walk through the park. So it's not impossible to walk, but not something you can do in 2 or 3 minutes either. Anyway, I honestly can't say with certainty where this climax with the news reporter is set. If you have any information, please do leave it in the comments below. Before ending this video, I'd like to leave you with a few more facts about this building. The doorman told me it was first built in 1929 and opened in 1930. He said several TV shows and commercials have also been shot outside this building. However, no productions were ever really shot inside the building. And if you're going to visit the area, I'd say it can be fun to see from the outside, but you should be aware that of course you're not allowed inside the building unless you're invited by one of the residents. Lastly, I'd like to mention that in the movie Ghostbusters, we see the building's address as 550, and in reality it's 55. I have no idea what the reasons for that are. If you have any information, please leave that in the comments below. And that's basically it. That's what I have to show and tell for fans of Ghostbusters and Elf. But of course, I'd like to hear some feedback from you viewers. Did you find this interesting? Do you know of more information I should have included here? Please leave it all in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more of my videos, then please feel free to hit that subscribe button. Thank you.